handsome. Mwah! Hello everyone, and welcome to the next Let's Play that we're going to be doing alongside Kingdom Hearts. This is an indie game, or rather an indie game series, that my good friend Ulti recommended I play. And it's the Toree games. The Toree games are... well, they're cute little platformers. They're very simple. There we go. I've actually played one Toree game before. It's sort of like a level pack based off this game. And it's free, completely free. She told me to play that one to see if I could get, if I ended up enjoying the gameplay, to play this one. Oh, that's a checkpoint. I was wondering, like, what? Well, goodbye. Oh, right, camera change. Anyway, she wanted me to give this game a try. Maybe let's play it sometime. And I figured, you know what, why not? This game's only like $1, and so is the second game. Oh, right. The camera button is only which way you're facing. It's a snap camera, the L2 button. These games are very simple controls. To a degree, they're based on Sonic games, at least in terms of getting from point A to point B in a reasonable amount of time. And particularly 3D Sonic games, in that you're graded on how fast you get to the goal. This one's going to be a very poor grade because, well, I'm not going very fast right now. I'm taking this level very slowly, because I, haven't played the game before, or the first game at least. Yeah, this is a nice, cute, and charming game, right? It's just a cute little 3D platformer, real cheap, costs $1. And there's plenty of free level packs. That's weird. Plenty of free level packs that you can play to test out. See if you like it. C rank. This is very definitely based off of Metal Harbor. I'm gonna get at least all the collectibles. I don't know if I'm gonna go for the highest ranking, because I've got a little spoiler warning for you. I'm gonna be playing through basically the entire Toree franchise, probably. Because these games are short. I will be playing the most of the free packs as well. There is one pack that is paid that comes with one of the free packs, along with two things that weren't available to play, and are only part of that paid pack. My friend Ulti said not to play them, and I watched her Let's Play of those games, of that pack in particular. In which I should also say that Ulti has played through all of the Toree. Ulti has played through all of the Toree games. Damn, these fans got hands. Ulti's played through all the Toree games, so if you really want, like, someone determined enough... Wow, I'm getting my ass handed to me. I just want that star. If you want someone who's aced all of the Toree games, you'll want to watch her. There we go, it was that easy. But Panic Pack, I think that... Whoop! Oops. Panic Pack, I think, is what it's called. That's not great, apparently. That's extremely frustrating, and from what I saw of it, yeah. There we go. Dude, 2 minutes on the dot. That means I'm great at the game, right? But yeah. These games are pretty cheap. Half of them are free. So I think you would potentially get some enjoyment out of these if you're a fan of 3D platformers. It really is just a simple platformer too. Right analog stick is the camera controls, left trigger is the camera snap. Hold the B button to run, press the A button to jump, you got a double jump, all that stuff. Very simple controls. Woo! Whoop. Give me that star. This is very simple, though. All of these games are, to a degree. The secret in them is, well, for later ones at the very least, finding secrets. Hello. Jump into that, by the way, and you, die. I want to also stress that dying is not really a problem in this game. You get checkpoints pretty frequently, and you've got infinite lives. There are no real issues there. That guy was kind of creepy, though, wasn't he? Wonder why that was there. There are 4 aesthetic types in this game's worlds. And there are 2 levels in each of them. Ooh. Somehow I made that jump. I don't know why I even went for it, but I made it. I forget if the highest rank in these games is A or S. Oh, nearly missed these. Come on. There we go. Panic Pack aside, Ulti really does like the Toree games. Ooh. Oh, goodbye. She likes these games. And, damn. And for what it's worth, I think, despite their short length, they're worth the price of admission due to just being $1 for for Toree 1 and 2, and $5 for Toree Saturn. Though whether or not that's worth it is more up to you. Because from what I remember seeing, that game is not that much longer than this one. Although that's not to say it doesn't have any production value in it. I really need to learn to make proper jumps sometimes. I gotta say, after playing Crash Bandicoot and not going for a lot of items, it's... Fuck. After playing Crash Bandicoot and not going for all the items, boy is it a switch up to go back to going for all of the items. There we go. That's loud. That's very loud. So yeah, cute little game. Ulti recommended it to me a lot. And you know, I probably should have seen it coming. Cavern of Dreams was also terrifying to the core. And, but no, in all seriousness, actually taking this seriously, Toree 3D was actually part of the Haunted PS1 game collection sort of thing, which is a very big indie sort of... That thing's still following me, right? No. Toree 3D is part of the Haunted PS1 thing, which is an indie sort of PlayStation 1 horror anthology that exists in a similar vein to the what is it called? The PlayStation 1 demo discs. Like the underground discs that you get. It is very much based off of that. There's a few Haunted PS1 anthologies. And they're all basically sort of tech demos to a degree. Some of them became full games. But they're essentially tech demos of PlayStation 1 style and era video games. Just 3D, like early 3D video games that are meant to embody the aesthetic of this era, while also being horror games of varying amounts of horror. And, you know, as horror-based as this is, I will also say it's not that scary by comparison. Hey there, handsome. Mwah! Mwah! And there goes the music. So yeah, Toree, I believe, was is part of one of the original anthologies, and so it got a re-release, or rather, it just got a solo separate release. And yeah. But you know, of course, Ulti had to recommend a game that has horror elements. I'm messing with it. I like messing with Ulti about her taste in games, indie games in particular, sometimes just having horror elements for no reason. Toree 3D is, again, very light on the horror compared to something like... I don't know, I didn't actually go into the PlayStation 1 horror games. If you want to see someone play through, like, those PS1 horror type games and anthologies, I don't know, I think Manly Badass Hero, that channel's done it a lot. Probably done a few of them. Or you can look into Haunted PS1 yourself. You like horror games? You like old style horror games? You like new style horror games that look like old style horror games? Fucking go wild. As the Toree games evolved, though, and progressed further on, they really leaned a lot less into the horror aspect. It's still there, here and there, but for the most part, they actually tone it down. Hello? Hold on a second. I'm getting all of the stars, actually. Where am I missing? Where did I miss a whole bunch? Ooh, nope, nope, nope. Give me that. Hmm. Watch me have completely missed them and they were in the most obvious fucking position in the world. like to know where the fuck they are. There's a whole section without getting any stars. Somehow I avoided all that. Somehow I avoided that. Oh wait. Ah. Alright. Yep. 58 out of 64. Let's see. There you are, you assholes. Alright, so I didn't miss any initially, I just missed those ones. Hold on, what's over here? Absolutely nothing. Cool. I'm probably gonna be beating this game in just this part. Yeah, I'm absolutely beating this game in this part. Jesus Christ, that actually made me jump a little. Forgot about that. Yeah, these guys are enemies as well. And they do that whenever you get close. I will give these levels a good, honest try for their rankings. I'm not going to care that much for them right now at all, because, well, I'm going for the stars, and that's going to take some time. Oh man, floating moving platforms with ice physics, yay. Well, I will give the rankings an honest try. Hey, don't expect me to perfect the levels. They might be quick, but sometimes the time limits can be real strict. I don't know why I made that jump go so close. There we go. Those guys are loud. I don't know why they're so loud, other than to scare you. I think it'd be fine if the first one made that noise just to scare you, but... well... ran right into it. Right into the stinger of the bee. Good job, Dorby. You are so good at this. That was a very forgiving hitbox. Oh. Give me the start. Could I move the camera? Yeah. Am I going to move the camera? Not yet, at least. I don't like that, I don't like that, I don't like that, I don't like it. Excuse me? Never mind. Okay. Those guys are just standing there. That's fine by me. I think speedrunning the levels will be a little bit easier than trying to go for all the stars, ironically enough. Or at least getting a fast run is going to be easier than going for all the stars, just because the stars are going to make the obstacles progression go a little differently. Gonna be doing a lot more waiting around as a result. Whoop. Traffic's a little bonkers today. Ooh. Oh, how did I miss that? Ooh, what am I doing? Alright. Yay, we did it. It's World. Final world of the game. We're already basically done with the story. With the story. What do you have? Nothing. Cool. That was a waste of my time. Really? Nothing there? Nothing here too? Just another way of life? Alright. Oh, wait a minute. What's down here? Nothing. Wait a minute. I don't know. There are so many different platforms that just sort of exist to exist in this level. Checkpoint. Ooh. Ooh, that was a bit of a leap. Oh, that's the speedrun section. We don't want to do that yet. Hella guitar. Oh, okay. We're going the bottom route. Oh, this fucking guitar, dude. I think I lost my virginity. That is some damn good music right there. You know, Toree might be a game that exists as a horror type thing. Might exist as a sort of showing of 3D gameplay design, but I know the real truth. The real truth is to give a musician some room to show their chops. Ice cream! Also, this is the story of the game, is Toree wants ice cream. I think the bad guy took the ice cream. And we did it! You like how most of the horror was localized into one level? And, like, the only other scary things were in the ice levels? Dude, Kamikaze Bitch. Nice name. We got MacBat. I believe we get MacBat for getting all the stars. Oh, well, I was gonna, like... Yeah, MacBat. MacBat I don't believe is as fast as Toree, but... he can fly around. Look at this fella right here. Yeah. There is not much else to do. Oh, hello. Excuse me. Over there. Not much else to do with this game other than get good rankings. Awesome. Fucking long live the king. Sorry, I guess that building doesn't exist. Might as well look around with MacBat in this world just to show off a couple of extra stuff, maybe. See what there is to show off, at least. Actually, wait a minute. Can I just cheat? Can I just cheat and get a good rank time? I don't think you can as MacBat. I think that's a bit too unfair. But it'd be very funny. Yeah, okay, you don't get you can't get rankings as MacBat. That makes sense. MacBat, by the way, another one of the developer's characters. We gotta sit through this? We gotta sit through the credits again? Whoops. Alright, well. Anyway. So that was Toree 1. How'd you guys think? What'd you guys think about it? But no, I will try and go for all of the rankings in the next part, and we'll see how it goes. Or I might tack it onto this part. You know what? I might just tack it onto this part. I don't think I'll be unlocking this guy though. This guy, just as a silhouette, I'll just say right now, is the final unlockable character of the game, and he is the mascot of the like haunted PlayStation 1. Hey, Future Dorby here with a quick correction to a frankly egregious mistake. I said that Tasty is like the mascot of the haunted PS1 demo disc collections, and I was completely full of shit there. I knew that the game he's from, Tasty Ramen, was part of one of the collections, and since that was like the only thing I actually saw of the haunted PS1 stuff, my brain just associated him as the mascot. In reality, Tasty Ramen was actually just one of the games listed in the 2020 demo disc collection, not like an actual mascot thing, just one of the games in that list. And it was actually created by the developer of Toree, so that's why he's a playable character here. And it makes sense why he's so fast too, because that game's about being chased by him. So if I can remember to, when uploading this video, I'll put up a link to the Tasty Ramen itch.io page if you're curious about it, but let this be a lesson to you, to do a little extra research before you talk about shit you barely know about. Future Dorby out. Stuff. Isn't he? So yeah, I'll give these levels another solid run without going for collectibles. I can already tell I'm not getting the highest rank with this. Alright. That's, yep. That's an immediate false. That's a false start right there. Come on. You can't be doing this to me. Fuck! Okay, don't go for that. That... Hello? I'm holding the run button down? This is where the real horror lies. Ah. Let's not go for that because it's a trap. You want to do single jumps on these treadmills so you don't lose your momentum. Oh god, that was a mistake. Speedrun strat right there. And by speedrun strat, I mean the obvious thing to fucking do. Almost at the end. Let's see what my ranking is. A rank. Okay, I think S is the highest. Okay. Come on. Whew. Let's see what rank I'll get this time. Okay. A rank again. Yay! You gotta start running. You gotta start running, Toree. Not much to say now, since I'm just sort of going for rankings instead of, well, focusing on talking. And I also don't have much to say in general because I've already, you know, we've beaten the game. We don't have much to talk about. That could have gone better. Time to meet the big face again, I think. No, not quite yet. Oh, that was a bit of a cut there. That was weird. Alright, now's the big face. Face! Hello. A rank. If I get all A ranks, I think I'll be fine with that, honestly. Neo Osaka. Neo Osaka, now with running. Toree, you do this every level. Starting to think it's a condition. Slow start. You're Regigigas? Oh, man. Alright. Fuck me, I guess. Okay. I guess I'll cut until I get to the winning run, unless this is the winning run. Ooh. Come on. A rank, I'll live with that. Fuck. Ugh. Turn the volume down on my headphones. That shit gets loud. Oh! Woo! God damn, this is red. God damn, this is red. It's hurting my eyes. There we go. Jesus fuck. Let's do it all over again. Well, I guess this guy will do it all over again, probably, yeah. Let's get red in here, baby. Oh, shit, dude. I can barely see. This is so good for speedrunning. Long time no see, buddy. Give me that ice cream, baby. Okay. Hey, rank. Hey, you want the S rank times? Don't look here. Look to Ulti. She's done these games perfect. You really want to see that? You really want to see pro level Toree gameplay? You look at her. Oh god. Well, there goes the S rank. Not that I had it in the first place. Yep, A rank. Whatever. All I need to do is pass. I don't know why, but the the spiky ice snowball things remind me of something, and I just can't think of what. You know what it reminds me of, weirdly enough? Reminds me of that knockoff Pac-Man clone. Pac Guy. You guys ever see Pac Guy? I had those fucking Pac Guy games. They were not good. But I had the original revision of one of them that showed the real Pac-Man in it. And the original version of it had him had him still yellow. But I think in like later revisions they made him blue. I don't know if OBS is recording this in the correct frame rate, because I'm looking at the recording and it looks a little halved at frame rate, but that could just be how it looks like during the recording, and when the playback hits, it'll run smoothly. I just have to hope. Oh my god, I got an S rank. That didn't feel like I should have, but okay. Oh, back to hell. Yep. Already starting off strong. I wonder. Okay, yeah. You did get the Donkey Kong Country-esque type of you can jump after running off the edge, but it works a little bit differently here. Fuck. It's more so that you always have a double jump available. So even if you run off the edge and fall like 5 feet, you could still do 2 jumps. Oh, that took some time off. Oh boy, that was not fun to make that jump. Another S rank? What the hell? Ass! See. Now I am definitely not getting an S rank in this one. I almost fell for that shit. I almost fell for that shit right there. Oh man, the camera. I really wish the camera was a little bit further out. Yay, A rank. I think that's good enough for me. Hey, I got 2 S ranks. I'm happy with that. Oh, excuse me. Just burping today. So that was fun. Oh, hey, Tasty. That's the guy. I got the guy. You know, I'll do 1 run as Tasty. Probably should have picked a different level than a relatively longer one like this. Oh. This is for real speedrunning right here. Macbeth's for finding all the secrets and all the rest of the details in the level. Toree's for when you're playing the game. Yeah, 119. Yay! That was a part and a half, but it's gonna be 1 part for this. Alright, well I hope you guys enjoyed Toree 3D. I'll see you guys in the next part for... I don't know if I'll do 2 or do the first pack thing. You know what? We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'll catch you guys next time.